UFC Fight Night in UFC Vegas 62. Grasso versus Araujo. Finally finished. Yes. We don't have to deal with this. We don't have to deal with these dumb main events anymore. We're on to 280. But we're going to be doing the full card recap, starting with the early prelim, ending with the main event. Starting with, ending with the, what do I usually say? I don't care. Starting with the early prelims, ending with the main event. Let's get started. Starting with the early prelim opener of Pete Rodriguez versus Mike Jackson. Great performance by Pierre Rodriguez and Pete Rodriguez. Jeez. But Pete Rodriguez got the job done. Brutal KO over Mike Jackson. Jackson now on the internet is just turning into a meme after him getting put out cold badly by Pete Rodriguez. And Pete Rodriguez showed, yeah, he's a capable fighter. Yeah, he lost Jack Della Maddalena, but he took on short notice, and it's Jack Della Maddalena. He's very good. Maybe a future champion one day. But Pete Rodriguez won, and he's a good fighter. I mean, he's 25 years old, still young, looked good. I think he kind of dropped Mike Jackson early off balance, and then eventually got the knee KO. Was just beating up Mike Jackson the whole time, basically, and got a knee. Put Mike Jackson down, big follow-up shots, put him out cold. Great performance there by Pete Rodriguez. I picked him to win. I actually did all right on this card. But I picked Pete to win, and Pete won it. So good win from Pete Rodriguez. Moving on up the card, Tatsuro Taira versus CJ Vergara. Good win, Taira. Good win. He subbed. He got a slick armbar transition win over CJ Vergara. I mean, this was a pretty decent fight overall. I mean, I was worried. Taira, he is worrying in fights, but he kind of was winning. He was winning the fight. I mean, he won the first round. I mean, Vergara had moments here and there, but he won the first round over CJ Vergara. Just took the back. He's so good taking the back. And how old is Taira? How old is he? 22. 22 years old. This dude's going to be a problem. And he's undefeated. He's from Japan. Very marketable. You know? And he won by armbar. I mean, Vergara looked like Vergara was doing good. Starting to do good himself. And Vergara's no slouch in the division. And Vergara himself is very good. And then he went to a transition. Got the armbar. Very good stuff from Tatsuro Taira. And I like Tatsuro, man. 2 wins now. At least he got a finish. Because now he has, a highlight reel now. Not a highlight reel, knockout. But, I mean, he has a sub here. Good win from Tatsuro. He's a good fighter, Tatsuro Taira. Let's do him versus... Let's take him slow. Maybe leave him 2 more. Alright? And let's do him versus... I mean, Vergara was number 27. Let's give him... Tyson Nam. Sounds good to me. Tyson Nam versus Tatsuro Taira. Nam's coming off a KO win over Ode Osborne. Let's do that. Tatsuro Taira versus Tyson Nam. That sounds good to me. Or Tatsuro Taira Sumiduerji. But Sumiduerji is coming off a loss. So let's do Tyson Nam versus Tatsuro Taira. Great win, Taira. Moving on up the card. Pierre Rodriguez versus Sam Hughes. I picked Sam Hughes here. I don't know why I did. Pierre looked good. Apparently, Kay Hansen is better than Sam Hughes. Because Sam Hughes couldn't do much. Let's be real. She couldn't do much. Round 1 was dead even. Nothing really happened. But it can go Hughes. It can go Pierre. Whatever. Nothing round. Round 2 is Pierre Rodriguez. Mixing into takedowns. Landing the bigger shots. Landing the harder shots. Landing more damage. Maybe Sam Hughes outlanded her, but even then, Sam Hughes didn't really do much. In round 3, Sam Hughes tried to get a comeback, just couldn't quite get it. Pierre showed great takedown defense and showed great offense herself. But I guess Kay Hansen's better than Sam Hughes. Makes no sense. Yeah, so good win for Pierre Rodriguez. She won it. She's undefeated, of course. She's 29. Let's get her back in there. End of next year. No, not the end of next year. Jeez. ruin your career like that, yeah, sure. The end of this year, early next year. Brazil. Is she from Brazil? No, she trained out of Panama. And she's from Venezuela. Just every Rodriguez. I don't know. I thought she was from Brazil, but put her on the Brazil card anyways. Why not? Moving on up the card. Joanderson Brito versus Lucas Alexander. I went with Joanderson Brito, and he won. He won this one. He won the fight. Easy first round sub. I thought he was gonna get KO. But he got on the back. Eventually found the sub. Eventually cinched it in. It took some time. I mean, Lucas Alexander was fighting the hands, and Brito was trying to go for some cranks. Didn't quite work though, and he eventually found the rear naked choke and got the job done. And they fell on the canvas. And Brito got the sub, tapped out Alexander. So good performance by Brito. Moving on up the card. Jacob Malkoun versus Nick Maximov. Okay, let me mention some stuff here. Maximov was just piecing him up early. Looking good, Maximov. Trying to get that Petrosky loss out of the way. Then he dropped Malkoun for jab. Dropped him bad. Dropped him, looking good. Then I think he torn his ACL. And that kind of cost him the fight. Not Maximov's fault. Not Malkoun's fault. Just happens. None of them faults. It's not any of them. It's not any of their faults. But Malkoun's shit. Never picking him again. I mean, I guess he couldn't get the finish over a wounded fighter, an injured, torn ACL fighter. In Nick Maximov, and got the takedowns. I understand, but that was after Maximov torn his ACL. This could have played out way differently if Maximov didn't torn his ACL. Malkoun's shit. He's such an idiot. Finish him. Malkoun don't like it, man. He didn't even get the finish. Get the finish, man. Easy work. He should have just pounded, but he just instead out-grappled Maximov last 2 rounds. Maximov was just piecing him up early in the fight. Even when they all were... Malkoun was landing some combos here and there, I understand, but Malkoun, man, lost me respect. Just lost all my respect for him. Finish him. I don't know if he had respect, but I don't know if he had respect for Maximov, but man, he's pathetic. He is pathetic. He got lucky here. So good win from Malkoun. Moving on up the card. Mana Martinez versus Brandon Davis. Good win from Mana Martinez. He won. He went out there and got the job done over Brandon Davis. Yeah, Davis just threw the fight away from himself. I mean, Davis looked good in the 3rd round. Mana Martinez won the 1st round. Pretty close 1st round, but he was landing the bigger shots. So you kind of have to give it to Mana there. Round 2 was clearly Davis. Clearly, but he was instead too distracted and talking. And he got dropped with a spinning back fist that Mana Martinez kind of likes. And Mana Martinez actually got the job done here. First 2 rounds, Davis could have won it if he was focused, but he instead fell in the trash talk. Not trash talk. Wasn't even trash talk. Like the talking in the octagon. And Davis cost him the fight. So good win from Mana Martinez. I don't think he'll go far either. But yeah, both of these guys aren't the best. 26 years old though for Mana. He did lose to Lawrence, but and Draco Rodriguez. Like, I don't think he's that good. Both of them aren't great. But good win from Mana. Moving on up the card to the main card. Alonzo Menafield versus Misha Serkinov. Saw this one coming. I mean, Menafield was just piecing him up early, beating him up. The time was eventually going to come, and Serkinov got caught for big left hook, 2 big combinations, put him out with a big hammer fist that was just not needed, right on the chin of a out cold corpse of Misha Serkinov. So good win from Alonzo Menafield. He got done. Looking good now, Menafield. Looking good for himself. I mean, now he beat Askar Mazarov and Misha Serkinov. Yeah, only lost to William Knight where he arguably won. The only problem is he's almost 35. That's the stupid part, Mom. You could have had a prospect here. Like if Menifield was like 31, 30, you know? If he was 30, just turned 30, we could have had a problem here, but man, it sucks. It really does suck. Why do you have to be so old, man? So annoying. I mean, you could pull Glover Teixeira, but I don't care. We'll see. Good win from Menifield, though. Moving on, up the card to another fight on the main card, which is Rafael Assunção versus Victor Henry. Henry's shit. Henry's really bad, man. I didn't expect that. I really didn't expect that. I thought Henry could have been like a lock of the card. That's how it was. I mean, Menifield could have been, obviously, but both of them, Henry and Menifield. And Menifield lived up to the hype. He lived up to it. Henry didn't. Why are you losing to Assunção at this point, man? You beat Hani Barcelos, basically ruined Hani Barcelos, and just outclassed him for 3 rounds. And then you just got outclassed for 3 rounds. I mean, arguably could have won the first round. He arguably could have won the first round. I mean, I think a lot of people thought Assunção won it, but Henry could win it with the kicks. But round 2 and 3, Assunção was just beating him up to 30-27, 29-28. Either way for Assunção. But man, Henry, how can you be that bad? He can't even figure out Assunção. But Barcelos, easy work for 3 rounds. I don't get that, man. But a good win from Assunção, man. That's really good for Assunção, man. He really needed it. He lost to Simone. This shows how good Simone is, really, in hindsight, for putting him out easily. And Garbrandt beat him. Sane Guimaraes. Last person he beat was Rob Font in 2018, and it wasn't the best Rob Font then as well. It wasn't the Rob Font that came up with all these good wins and lost now. But yeah, good win from Assunção, man. Good for him. He won it. Got the job done. And yeah, good win from Assunção. 40 years old. Yeah, good win from Assunção, man. Really good win. Maybe do Assunção Barcelos. Maybe see how that goes. Probably wins it. But Henry, man. Henry ain't good. I don't get how he just beats up Barcelos for 3 rounds, but can't even beat Rafael Assunção, an old Rafael Assunção. He beat a good Hani Barcelos, but can't even beat Assunção. Makes no sense. That's how the sport works, though. Moving on up the card. Dusko Djokovic versus Dusko Djokovic versus Jordan Wright. Good win, Dusko. Makes no sense again. Dusko, this was a good card, though, to be fair. I don't know why I'm being a bit toxic here, but again, Dusko took big shots off Jordan Wright. Big shots in the first round. I mean, I thought it was going to be an early finish for Dusko, and he won. But early on, I thought Wright was going to TKO him, and he was on a big shots. Could have been maybe a 10-8 round, close to it at least. And beating up, he was just beating up Jordan Wright. He was just beating up Dusko, beating him up, and then round 2 came. He was just completely gassed. Makes no sense. But, yeah. Good win from, yeah, he was just getting rocked in the feet. Dusko couldn't really find the right shot. Both trading. Dusko gained the better of the exchange. Again, they went to the ground. Big shots from Dusko. Fight stopped. Good win from Dusko. He won. Good win. And yeah, how old is Dusko? Oh, he's probably old. 28. Not bad. Let's get him back in there. In like March, February. Put him on a pay-per-view card for once. Why put him on these Apex fight nights? Moving on up the card. To the co-main event. Jonathan Martinez versus Cub Swanson. I'm going to be going with, I already went with someone. Martinez won. I picked Martinez, and Martinez won. Great win, man. I feel bad for Cub. I really do feel bad for Cub, man. But Martinez looked great. He looked great out there, man. Really good win for Martinez. This is a statement-made performance right there. And beat Cub Swanson. Good win. Man, He really did look good out there now. Right? He looked good. He beat Cub Swanson. First round was dead even. Let's be real. I think Martinez was winning more on the kicks area and the bigger shots in general. But he dropped Cub Swanson with a big knee at the end of the first round. You know, won the first round, stole it. And in the second round, he was just landing big leg kicks over. I think he dropped Cub like twice with them. And then yeah, he got leg kicks, TKO, leg kicks, stoppage. Good win, Martinez, man. Called out Dominic Cruz. He's not gonna get Dominic Cruz. Let's be real. I mean, where's Cruz ranked? Number 8, number 7. That's what, number 10, probably. Not number 10, number 9. I'm gonna predict. Number 7. And he's gonna jump above Shore, Yanez, Umar, Edgar, O'Malley's fighting Yan, Simone, or O'Malley. If he's not, you think he really is gonna jump above Umar, Yanez, Shore, O'Malley, Edgar, Simone, Song, Munoz? No, he isn't. So he's not gonna jump above them. Alright, so yeah, Martinez, he beat Swanson, who was coming down from featherweight. He ain't gonna get freaking Cruz. Let's give him a ranked opponent though. Like, let's do Martinez Yanez. Why not? Good fight. Martinez versus Sunsao. Who knows? Martinez versus Simone. Simone should accept that. Where is Simone? Martinez Yadong. Martinez Munoz. Be a good fight. But he's not gonna get these top guys though. Let's do him versus Sunsao or Yanez. We'll see. Moving on up the card. Great win from us from Martinez though. Moving on. Alexa Grasso versus Viviane Araujo. I don't care. I got it wrong. I picked Araujo to win by third round rear naked choke, and to be honest, Grasso kind of schooled her every round, but round 3, where I said Araujo would sub her for rear naked, she won. She could have won round 3, honestly. She could have won round 3. Yeah. Grasso schooled her though. She has very good boxing, Grasso. I already knew that, but Araujo, man, I kind of noticed this now. I don't know why I don't know why I keep following the same mistake in predictions. Every time when her opponent throws, she throws. It kind of pisses me off, and I was kind of annoyed the whole fight. But good win from Grasso. She won. I should have picked her. I don't know why I picked Araujo. But yeah, Alexa Grasso is good, man. She's a good fighter. She's not gonna get a title shot. It's just not gonna happen at all. But she beat Araujo now, Calderwood, Barber, Kim, and she schooled Kim for 3 rounds easily. And she basically schooled Barber for 3 rounds, and she submitted Wood. So it's not like she just had boxing. She had some grappling here too. And I think she's a problem. I don't know what she's gonna do next. I mean, the loser, who's gonna fight who? Like, this is the problem, man. This is the problem. This is the problem. I don't know why I'm on this. Shevchenko's probably gonna fight the winner of Chookagian versus. Oh, I didn't know Murphy was that high ranked. I didn't know she was that highly ranked. Good for Murphy, I guess. This is what I think they're gonna do. I guess do Murphy versus Santos. The winner of Fiorot Chookagian can get a title shot, in my opinion. Against winner of Fiorot Chookagian gets a title shot. Santos versus Murphy. Grasso probably moves above Andrade. So Grasso versus Andrade probably. And Araujo can fight Maya or Casey O'Neill. Because Maya's fighting Marina Moroz, I think. Or Araujo can just wait. Grasso versus Andrade next. Murphy versus Santos. Winner of Caitlin Chookagian and Manon Fiorot can fight Shevchenko. And yeah, do that, I guess. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. I think Grasso won the fight pretty clear. 5-0, maybe 4-1. And yeah, she won rounds 1, 2, 4 and 5. Maybe round 3. But round 3, Grasso can win round 3 as well. But only thing I stopped me from saying that, because Araujo kind of cracked her and kind of put her back. You know, the shots that Grasso was landing in this fight kind of it was good, clean shots on the chin. But Araujo didn't like go back and kind of stumbled here and there. Grasso was. But Grasso won 4-1, 5-0. Who cares? She won. On to 280. Tomorrow, full card predictions. Stay tuned.